Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy here on the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host, you can call me PD. And today we are checking out Favorite Boys by A.C.E. Now the Korean title for this is Dokkaebi, which actually does not translate to Favorite Boys. Dokkaebi in Korean means goblin or something of the like, and I'm curious as to why that is the case. They are completely polar opposites in terms of the definition. I mean, when you have something like Dokkaebi, you imagine something that is a little bit more terrifying and ghoulish. I mean, it's a goblin. Then Favorite Boys has sort of a more endearing title. Now, before we check out this video, I do want to preface something. We have had, to this day, we still get people asking me to check out A.C.E.'s Savage music video and check out the song. And the reason why I haven't is because I actually got to listen to Savage many times. The day it came out, I was actually meeting with A.C.E. I was doing an interview with A.C.E. In Korea, and I was trying to avoid spoilers like the Dickens. I was there with a couple other YouTubers, and they were like, "Oh, you haven't listened to it yet?" And I was like, "No, I haven't listened to it, so don't play it." And so everyone was, being fine and dandy, and trying to help me avoid spoilers so I could film a reaction for it. And then A.C.E. comes in, and we're all setting up for the interview, and A.C.E. is just messing around in the background, and they start playing Savage, Bitakson. They start playing it on their own, and they kept playing it again and again, and they kept, jamming to their own music. And because of that, well, the entire song was spoiled. And eventually I did see the music video on my own as well, just because it got so far ahead from me. So, there's really no reason to film a video. I don't fake reactions or anything like that. So as much as I did want to do a video for A.C.E Savage, it was out of my control. It got spoiled for me. So if you guys have ever seen my interview with A.C.E, that's actually on my channel. It's called Deep Dive with A.C.E. If you check out that video, that is the day that I had Savage spoiled for me. All right, now we're gonna check out this video, and before we do, guys, this video is brought to you by our Patreon. Guys, if you enjoy what we do on this channel, if you would like to support us, if you want to give us a little bit more extra support than just here on YouTube, well, Patreon is the best way to do so. See, when you go to Patreon, you get access to exclusive J-pop reactions, you get early access to listening parties, but for just a little bit more, you also get access to live stage reactions, variety show reactions, and all sorts of fun stuff. So the bonus content is there, and if anybody wants me to check out some A.C.E content, I can check that out on our Patreon. So yeah, head on over there. But supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't want to or you can't, we understand. Let's get into this video. This is Dokkaebi, aka Favorite Boys by A.C.E, and this is your form of therapy.
Turn me up so they can hear this. Louder.
Whoa.
Your favorite boys are back. Okay, something like this. Welcome to the jungle.
Whoa.
Let's go.
The pattern is a little bit unexpected. Like, I think I know the drums are going one way, and then it pauses, it stops, it changes it up. Ooh. Oh my god, they did not come around to mess around. Holy. This has some of the rock elements of, I would say, Undercover. It has some of like the intensity of Bitakson, but it also is like kind of like going back to their more their hardstyle dance stuff too, from like Cactus, Colin. Wow. Oh, I love like that chorus in the backgrounds. That loud chanting. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! I love like the thunderstorm in the background. I wonder if that's a projection or if that's CG. Wow, June's high note right there. I didn't think it was possible. You guys didn't see my reaction for Savage. I liked it a lot, but I still liked Undercover better. Bitakson was fine, but I thought just Undercover is, I think, one of the best K-pop songs I've ever heard. I didn't think Ace could ever top that achievement. But I think it just goes to show you, Undercover, that was not a fluke. You know, sometimes some groups, unfortunately we have to admit, luck into a hit. And they can never really recapture that magic or ever improve upon that magic. I really didn't think they could not only dole out something that is like basically another Undercover in the sense of like the gravity and the scale of the song, but then improve upon it. I have to say, I think Dokebi is the culmination of all of Ace's songs put together. Ace has had such an eclectic discography, but the one kind of they had one really fun spring pop song, but besides that one, overall, Ace has had an eclectic musical styling with their title tracks that have, I think the best way to describe it is that goes hard. That goes really hard. I mean, there's a lot of boy groups in the boy group scene that do hard concepts, that do badass boy group concepts, but Ace has always done, I would say, not mainstream friendly hard music. I mean, they did hard style, you know, hard style. I mean, it's not even popular in the Western stream, but Ace has always kind of been about pushing the envelope on different things, and we are going to talk about them pushing sort of the visual department once again. But we're talking about the music now, and this song, Dokebi, feels like it combined all those different elements. It combined sort of like the hard style nature of Colin. It combined some of the EDM stuff they've done. They had like that heavy rock sound you have in Undercover. They had a really catchy hook like they did in Savage. And Dokebi feels like the ultimate Ace song. I honestly wish Ace had been on Road to Kingdom. I feel like, I don't know what this is doing for them exposure-wise, but a lot of boy groups that competed on Road to Kingdom got a lot of exposure just by being on the show. And I feel like, you know, they all came back with really, really tremendous songs. And I feel like Dokebi, it's a waste if the entire world doesn't see this. That's the best way I can describe it. And I really wish Ace had been on a show like Road to Kingdom that gave them a lot of exposure, so that if this was the song that they had come out with after that Variety show, it would have been incredible. I think it would have done wonders for their popularity because, like I said, I think this is hands down their best title track ever. ever. It is undisputed. I want to watch this again because this is a very beautiful music video as well. You know, a lot of this is actually rather simple, a lot of simple backdrops, but they make it work. So let's check it out one more time. It's really cool. Logo intro. Now, the drums coming in, I really did not expect this. I really did not expect like those loud drums, but then they suddenly pull it back and then they pause. You know, because they sounded like almost like war drums. Yeah, this setup with Donghoon is so simple and yet it's so beautiful. Like, their stylist did such an amazing job, and their set designers did such an amazing job. Like, you know, we're used to Pyongan doing like pigtails or tied up hair, like with the butterflies and stuff like that. So that's not completely unexpected, but some other members really get to shine here. This is a really interesting look on June, where they combine both modern street culture fashion with traditional Korean fashion. The whole set for this music video is based around revolving around the traditional Korean aesthetic. The hook is good too. Wow, that long note, you just can't get enough. I assume that was probably June. That sounds amazing. Yeah, they're repeating sets. Woo! They're repeating sets, but they're actually doing a really good job at keeping the music video really interesting. This is like I feel like this is on a scaled budget, like a scaled down budget, but in the sense of like this is the best example of like a high quality music video with a scaled down budget. Wait, were they playing like a game? Were they playing a dice throwing game? I might have missed that. Wow. I love this portion too. Like, I feel like instead of a goblin in that one, Donghoon is sort of portraying like the Grim Reaper. I look at that. They're like, they've got the eye makeup. They're topless underneath the sheer outfits. With the long hair, very effeminate looks. Look at Wow. He's wearing like hella blush in that. They're all wearing hella blush here. God, wow. I am truly shocked by how powerful of a track that was. I think Ace did an incredible job. I think, like I said, that is their best comeback to date. I do appreciate the fact that their fashion sense is a little bit more effeminate. It's not crazy, but like even just wearing like heavy amounts of blush, but like not so much that like it's like a thing. They make it very natural, and I really, really enjoy that. You know, if you guys do check out my interview with Ace, like, you know, that's something we discuss, and apparently like that is a lot of freedom that the company gives the members of Ace. They like sit down with them and say like, what do you want to try next, you know, and they sort of have like a back and forth dialogue about that kind of stuff. And so that's really, really cool. I feel like usually you know, the spotlight is on Pyeongwan for that kind of stuff, but Jun looked amazing with that long, what was it, like a gray-haired wig, and oh my god, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I feel like a lot of this was shot within like one warehouse. You know, Korea is going back into social distancing 2. I think it's called 2.0 or 2.5, where they're increasing their social distancing stuff. So I feel like maybe the sets weren't as crazy or as diverse as they wanted to be because of the restrictions there. But at the same time, I can tell like the quality is really high. It was really well produced. I just noticed that they were kind of reusing sets. But yeah, I thought they did an amazing job. I am going to give this a solid 10 out of 10. This is Ace's best comeback yet. This is their best title track ever. This beat Undercover, I didn't think that was possible, but this beat Undercover, it is loud, it is proud, it is confident, it is shocking. Honestly, it is shocking. There are very few boy groups that kind of take it to another level. I feel like there is like a sort of badass boy group vibe or a street style boy group vibe to K-pop music right now, but Ace is one of the few groups where they do kind of edge on kind of like a fringe style. Like they're on the fringe of, you know, this might be a little bit weird, this might be a little bit too intense, but with this one I feel like they really nailed it. I think I really hope that this does wonders for them in terms of exposure, because this, like I said, the only way I can describe this song is this is a song that deserves to be heard by everyone. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my reaction and review of Ace's Favorite Boys. Let me know, what did you think of the song and the music video in the comments down below. Also, guys, if you enjoyed this video, once again, remember, we would appreciate your support over on our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/formatherapy, you get early access to listening parties. We have exclusive J-pop reactions, Japanese reactions. We have variety show, live stage reactions, all sorts of stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, you can go to our Patreon. But supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't want to or you can't, we understand. You know, why don't you go ahead and just support us for free by hitting like down below, leave a comment when you interact with our videos. It helps us out a lot. Go ahead and hit subscribe, be notified when we upload a new video, and check out all our other videos over here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.